Crazy. Crazy. I've been talking to myself this whole time, and my microphone wasn't on. Good thing I caught that within 10 minutes. Ha! So, what I was saying this entire time that I've been talking silently to myself, and I'm glad I was checking shit then, um, is this is Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm going to be playing a Redemption Dark Urge playthrough. I finished. I was, as you saw before, I had my multiple playthroughs, got 507 hours combined. In my playthroughs and files, I have one with my best friend. That was the multiplayer one I was showing. I have two complete files, two non-modded files. This one's going to be a slightly modded file. Nothing that's like too game breaking. Just like open party mod. As you can see with the origins, I'm going to play this one's introduction so you can see like what it is about, and I can get caught back up. While that's playing, I'm still trying to figure out closed captioning on my shit. Crazy. I looked down, all of a sudden I was like, I feel like I'm not talking. Which would explain then why the closed captioning wasn't actually picking anything up. Because it wasn't, there was nothing to pick up.
It possesses my whole being. Injured, beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
Ready to turn on. Do I need to like... I just want to know that this is working. Do I have to do it from the screen? Like, I don't know. Like, is this popping up on... I don't know if it's actually popping up on my thing. It's on. Double check you have the right microphone selected. Well, I want to make sure it's got that microphone. Okay, web page, hit the slider button next to the URL. That didn't actually really help at all. Hold on. Oh, I see. Oh, microphone is allowed, but it's this microphone. Translate English words to pirate words. That's so funny. Okay, you know what? I mean, I have it set. It's on. It's got to be working. So that's on. We're gonna go. All right, so I'm gonna do a. Oh, that camera's got to move. I don't even. I don't even know where to put this camera where it's not in the way of this game. I guess that side is gonna have to work. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna stay Dragonborn because why not? Um, okay, so I want this white, silver, red, green, gold, copper, bronze. That camera is actually getting on my nerves. Down there should be good. Anyway, let's see. They all look so pretty. I chose a red one as my evil one. Honestly, the white one's so pretty. I'm gonna stay with that one. Alright, now for the class. I did a sorcerer. Sorcerer was fun. Bro, this camera. Sure. I was thinking maybe a paladin. Um, I was thinking, okay, because I did a magic user. I was thinking a paladin or a bard. Mainly because I do want to still be able to like talk to everybody. But paladin shouldn't be too hard. Um, and I feel like a paladin would be a good class when you're trying to be good. Like, so they're not a warlock. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna go paladin. All right, so let's see what subclass we got an oath of devotion. I think I'll just go with oath of devotion. Oh no, I didn't finish. All right, so background stays haunted one, can't change that. All right, so abilities. Strength being dash strong off the rip. Is it needed? How's that working? I take one and it drops down one. Oh, I see. Okay. You know what? I'll do it that way. Definitely want persuasion up. I mean, insight would be better for that instead of athletics. Athletics is still a 3 with my strength of 17. Like that's still good. All right, so now we'll go for appearance. 3.5. All right. So we're gonna be male.
What was that? Hells. Something just woke up down here.
It's opened. There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
We'll go with that head. I can change the horns too. That one literally reminds me of fucking Predator. And there was when you put some masks on, I was like, oh, you definitely could make a Predator costume, like a Predator character creation. My hair is giving me crazy right now. Okay, so what are you telling me? I already picked a language. Fine. All right. All right. I honestly don't even remember which one I picked. But that one's kind of cool. I think I'll go with the malformed one because it's like, I'm supposed to be like whatever I'm second step. And then chin, we got no chin attention point. Why did it have to be called a chinticle? Is like what's crazy. I like that one though. Okay. It's crazy, like the spikes and shit that you can really like the stuff that they really put. They were like, oh, dragon. How much do you really want it to be? Like, why a dragon wouldn't have a tail is beyond me. I like that one. We must have different definitions of white. Yes, you can see genitals. You could have a vagina or a penis. And I guess on characters that have hair, because Dragonborn obviously don't have hair, you can choose to have pubic hair or not. For some reason, also, I guess all Dragonborn are uncircumcised, so you can't choose whether to be cut or uncut as you can with the others. But you can choose to have hair or no hair on your vagina, vulva, and you can choose to have hair or no hair, and cut or uncut for your pee-pee. I love it. I just find it really hysterical, though, that they let you go through all that to choose your genitals, and then, like, for the male sex scenes, they, like, hide the pee-pee. Oh, no, not the women. The women, they just... What up? Alright, so I'm gonna be good. Last time I chose red, so this time I'll choose white. If you look really close at the eyes, they're actually like fire. Like, they flicker. The design on the skins. You know what? We will do heterochromia. I'm torn between my good and my evil. Shall I have some piercings? Where did that even go? Oh, his eyebrows. That's so funny they put that lapis stud muff in there because that's on the ears. Like, these piercings usually for the ears. Oh, that's cool. Nose piercings. That's so funny. So where are the swords? This one was Crimson Hill Dirks. I remember it had hanging swords. So what did they like just put the dots in the ring? Those ones are kind of cool. That's so funny. The Minotaur ring just becomes a regular piercing, but like on a human or like orc or like anything with like a regular nose. It's in the front. That's so funny. Piercings don't work. Listen real quick. Oh, that looks actually nice. These are like a deep, like a shadow. It's not bad either. I really like that one though. Okay. Make it color black. That looks more normal than not. Like, damn, sir, your lips got no color. That looks natural. Okay. So that's my character. Canonically, I have amnesia, so I'm just gonna leave his name as the Dark Age.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Okay. So, I think to really make this one fit, oh yeah, I'm gonna do Githyanki for this one.
Remarkable.
Good luck.
Yo, it's just the noses. It's just like I know that like their noses go like that, but it, to me, being that I know like how our human noses go, it literally looks like we just like cut off. It's a little painful. Why is it? This one almost looks feminine, like a David Bowie kind of. I think I like this one. I mean, I don't really care either way. Okay, that one's nice. No, thank you. That said maturity, bro. I don't know what my brain thought it was saying. How many freckles you got? Oh, I see where they kind of end up. Right. I literally got everything because I could really just have vitiligo, but you can't even see it on the rest of his body. Here we go. That works. Let's see what kind of stuff. I kind of like that one. Oh, that's a tattoo. Oh, that looks nice though. That like fits. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Piercings. See how some of the piercings, like they were ears, but they were like on his nose. I like seeing the piercings on the longer ears because it's like, yes, if I had ears that long, they would absolutely have earrings all up and down them. Yeah, see, the Crimson Held Dirks was supposed to have swords. I like that one. Keep that one. There's so many hairstyles, yo. I like that one for a monk, like a fighter. It's basically Will's hairstyle. Too many of the Githyanki have that hairstyle. You know what? That one works. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Wow. It almost makes me want to reload it just to see the cutscene because I did not mean to skip that. I was just moving my camera.
The blood in your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing.
It wouldn't actually be hard for me to get back to you because I would just skip all the talking and just literally fucking build the character really quick.
Time to get out of here. And then you can shed light on the dark of the matter of yourself.
I'm gonna use
my head.
That's for the mod. I'm gonna use that preset right away. And I'm going to right away upgrade my party so I don't gotta do it. Just so I don't gotta worry about it later. Off. Swap. 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 Frost breath on your hands, divine sense. Let's me quit, man. Why? Oh, that's new. It's to falter and what to most avarice being indeed. Devotion, right? Yeah. Oh, so what here with 4 to 11, Javelin is 4 to 9. It's tiny. Javelins are for me to throw. Makes sense.
Might be useful.
Visions project into your mind. An Nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
Where the hells are we? Dead. Good.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Oof. see what happens. Maybe I'll get it.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
So let's not.
I feel better.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Let's see.
Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design traversed by ships just like this. A schematic of a nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship. A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution. 1,000 years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more, flash behind your eyes.
I will save here because this is something that I will usually save stuff for if it doesn't work out. It has benefits later on. So it's something that I like to work out right.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
The enemy. So many enemies. Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
I've only ever done the dexterity, but I kind of want to try the strength because I have more of a buff. I could save beforehand, so we can quick save right now. See how this looks. See if this sets it right.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity.
Okay, so
You
that
could
actually
cripple
worked.
the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist meat to shreds.
No. How's the advantage from skills? No, we don't want to hurt the thing.
We are free. Our freedom victim is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
The brain tenses as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm. Us. We are us. To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
It's at newborn status right now, so its stats are a little weaker. Mostly just the HP and movement speed, I think. Oh, armor class and hit points, yeah. So, basically it's a baby. But after those turns pass, I guess it's gonna pass, like, from 2 to 1. The newborn status drops, and it gets better. Watch. It gains more HP, and its armor class goes from 7 to 12. So armor class basically is, I think that's the dice roll that they have to be able to beat for attacks to have any effect on you and shit. There's still some things I'm not fully aware of because they're fully Dungeons and Dragons strategy stat shit that I don't know, but I'm not doing so bad. I do hate, though, that they had to have a mod to add the shields, because I think that shields should have always been visible. Miss Lazo.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Right. Beautiful shot, us.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Oh, that's a spell for me to cast on somebody. Alright.
Death won't take me yet.
I will ascend.
Yes.
You prove surprisingly adequate.
Does she have a bow? She does. Do I? No.
To the helm.
I know one of these has a crossbow. I always try to remember to tell myself to check everything because there's just so many things. See, like the incinerated mind flayer back there. I didn't even see that. Do you have anything? You got mad things. Glowing things and healing items. Okay. You're just one-handed, right? Yeah, well, I'm two-handed.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
There it'll be. What am I wearing? Medium armor. You know what? That camera placement is fine, because I barely even use the mini-map anyway. I use the bigger map.
Gave machinery. I can make no sense of it. Damn it! You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
So Lazel.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
A brain in a jar.
Surprise tool that will help us later.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
The dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
You are beautiful.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
We need to get out of here. Before it's our turn. Another brain. A room. But for what?
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed. The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Ugh.
Nothing in the appearance of that it could even transform the occupant of the pod, like what happened before. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. A parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
I said the only way I could have failed it is by getting a 1.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Another mystery. Can't read this script.
Usually she can at least read 1.
Arcane sigil. What a sigil I cannot make sense of.
Annihilate.
She read 1.
What's this gibberish? Well, this isn't enlightening.
Looking ahead.
I won't hit the Annihilate one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Machine made them hostile.
Oh, that's crazy.
Ready. Got to move.
What is that save? A dexterity save.
Survival is all that matters. Time to press ahead.
No, they just hang. Things to sell. Never have so many things to sell. Oh, before I get too far. Do I have to... Oh, I didn't take the cheater scroll this time. That's why. I gotta wait for Withers to fucking respec. Shut up, mate. Sucks. Alright.
Can't afford to stay idle.
All is ash and meat.
We're nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
K-Yank.
I forgot to put the cheater's scroll. Not even for like anything really, but more the fact that I can respec from it and other shit. But yeah, I guess I was trying to do as least mods as possible.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geik after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
Impact is
That never works on him.
I must connect the helm. I will ascend. Taking position.
Need to stay focused. Moving.
Fuck. I better succeed on the next turn then.
It is ever easy.
That normally does not fail, so that's a little annoying. Switching from here.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder. Time to strike. No time to waste. I'm ready. Have to keep going.
Save real quick, because if that command don't work, I'm gonna have to kill this thing, and I might not even have the strength to do so. Alright, good.
Time to push my luck again.
Oh, that was on me. Screaming.
I am fury. I am death. My faith will protect me. On the move.
I don't have to fight him, because he's like level 8, so sometimes you can get lucky and kill it, and it's good for a few extra experience, but if you take too long, more of them show up from behind, like that way. So there's really no reason for me to, like, he's got mad resistance. And even if you do, kill him, then the Mind Flayer turns around and is like, oh, I have no more use for you, and wants to fight you too, so.
Into the bloody fray.
You're all I can hit, I guess. See? 4 damage, that ain't shit.
Or your spine is mine.
No time left. I must reach the helm.
Oh, excuse me.
Time to strike.
Lovely.
Let's end this. Got to move.
Where do I go from here? Very well. Here goes nothing.
Taking position. Focus. I need to reach the transponder. I should.
I mean, I'm trying.
They're dying for me. All of them. Something good here, I hope.
Gosh.
Let's see what this does.
Oh, it's not an action. Good.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time. You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you. drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Ugh.
You see flashes of flesh, all lumped together in a mass grave. No single image sticks out. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Father,
First
they
level
will
up.
die for you.
I'm not gonna multi-class yet. I'm gonna be using the shield, so I will take that. Thunderous Smite or Searing Smite? I'll go Thunderous Smite. My hair is not hairing today.
more of those wretched things.
I do believe you have to fight those. I'll take this out until I actually find the helmet. It's so funny that my horns stick through it. Little hack. Anyway. I don't think there's any other way through this area. Yeah, I have to fight those brains. I often wondered if I could like skip this fight, but I can get closer to them at least.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Both of them? Yeah.
Got to focus.
Damn.
Can't afford to let up. You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distance. I can keep going a little longer now.
Thank you, son. Piercing versus bludgeoning. I keep the bludgeoning. Can Shadowheart use the rapier? I'm tired of her always having
Intestines through
a mace. She always has a mace.
whispers.
I always try to give her something else, but like I always end up falling back to maces with her. Is this way? Nothing. That is one of the cheats that I like. Picking up some of the explosives. And lockpicking. Wow.
No one back home will ever
A 1,
believe
of
this.
course. Couldn't have gotten at least a 2. No, had to be a 1. Oh, let me go to camp real quick because there's items. There's a campsite. Every area you go has a unique campsite. I love it. So like this is like the main one when I'm like in the hub, but like if I'm in dungeons and stuff, there's a mirror for me to change how I look if I want. Like if I'm in a dungeon, the camp will be like wherever the dungeon is. Obviously, the more people I recruit, the more that'll show up. These are rewards for Deluxe Edition, it was? Yeah. You know what? Since she has the bludgeoning, I'll do the rapier. Oh, I know these boxes also have some shit in it. And you can usually decorate your camp if you move to other camps, the stuff gets put away. But I'm just going to be honest. I don't do it after the one time I did because one time I really sat there and decorated the final camp too. I was like, I know it's the last camp. I know there won't be any moving away. And something happened, and I don't know if it was because of a scene or something, and all my stuff got put away, and I was very upset. Nothing.
Hey, I need some help. Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb bore. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. Free, scuttling about. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things. Somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although... it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
Watch your back.
All right. What now?
Da-da-da-da. So this one that dying was. This is the side. Nobleman, I can take that extra dagger you had.
Never a dull moment.
Maybe Astarion will be able to lockpick that better.
Keep your distance, darling. A crooked touch.
Much better. You know what? Does it even add any armor class? Dexterity saving throw.
Shouldn't have wished to live.
Unless he, until he has the hoods. I don't really like when he has the regular helmets.
Away! Away! You're all the same. Too many of my kind died because of your spears, but not me!
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
So now, as I say, the cache appears on the map. So sometimes you find little treasure maps, and then they're like, here, go find this thing. Sometimes somebody will be like, hey, I saw something suspicious somewhere, you should check it out. Always worth exploring.
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. Yes, you feel hate. deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't have enough intelligence for that.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
That's a lot of potions of speed I have already.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone?
Nice bonus.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side. How about you? How did you survive the fall? Fair enough. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not? No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as seromorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, But before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Rest for the wicked,
I don't think I've done evocation yet. I've done necromancy, conjuration. I think I'm gonna stick with him in evocation. That's an evocation spell, right?
Where am I? What's going on?
Of course it's Davy. Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
Observe.
Enough talking. Get me down. As you say.
Ew, I don't need you to stay. Stay where I put y'all.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a ghaik tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Oh, I forgot to.
Find me later.
I forgot to actually apply the shit. Silly.
The tadpole, but my...
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weak.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Eager for battle.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
I've already gained quite a fair.
That's curious.
I don't have a shovel yet.
You both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship. Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
It would have been quicker to kill them.
There's something underneath here.
Maybe could fight my way through that area already. But I actually would like to level up maybe one more time before I do that. I'm gonna go to camp first, which I'm sure by now somebody's gotta have a scene to tell me. I know that there's other scenes, like if you like when you, bro, what do you want my ass for? Oh, that's a scene I've never seen before.
Go to hell. Oh, nothing. Nothing. I'm just poorly making a point. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless.
Okay, so a scene I've actually never seen
I've
before.
seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous... Not abstract. That's the spirit. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
What were you two talking about? You and Gale. I see. I'd be careful with Gale.
I've never seen none of this before.
He's a wizard. All they care about is power. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Oh, they mixed it a little bit. Okay, so originally there are scenes that you can see by yourself. If you camp by yourself, then Shadowheart isn't on the beach when you find her. And I was like, I'm not waiting till her next location because there's a few battles between here and there that I would want her for. But if you camp with just her, she brings up like we're camping in unknown territory and stuff. But I guess here with Gale, it like combined it because you talk to Gale as well.
Caution is a luxury we don't have. Let's rest and wake up at first light.
It's stunning. It's just...
Careful, I bite.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Do you mind? I'm brooding.
A month monster forms inside us, yet you waste time with idle chatter.
Nobody wants to suck to me. I could just partial rest. We didn't really do anything. Let me show my dream team. Usually I have a dream team. So let's get to the dream team.
Chatter.
Girl, I just wanted you to join me.
It is done.
Gail, why are you just standing there, though? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, just likes to sleep anyway. I thought it was supposed to be resident. Oh, wait, I forgot. Alright.
You're not versed in magic, are you? Oh, I do apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied in magic? Namely, are you a wizard? Which you are not. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
You know, one day I might make a character that is a wizard just to see what the fuck he's talking about. Because even when I played as a sorcerer, he still didn't tell me what he wanted to know. I love glitches like that. I love how the cage is just literally floating in the sky. Oh, this would have been from the other side, okay. Still have a bow?
What a day.
Yes.
Yes?
Gail can't have a bow. She has a bow. Oh, she don't. She equipped that? Okay.
Everything is clear.
Should I want to pick this Warhammer? Because I'd rather get Forgot over the Mace. Oh, you bitch.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should
Oh,
check it
do you?
out, but
Do
be
you?
careful.
Do you really?
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
Open the bloody
We'll
gate!
be on us any second!
Oh, Jesus.
What's going on? Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Terrible hit.
Please, there's no time! By the nine hells! Open the gates! Cannon! No! Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Hello, Will. What's this motherfucker? Is it gonna work? I'll slap the shit out of her then. So. Will, do not go taking damage and dying before I can even recruit you. Like, what kind of shit?
Let's move. Time for a new approach.
Yeah, bitch.
Onward.
Can't give up. Not now. On the move.
Oh, I see where the ring is. Okay. Oi. Oh, fuck. I hit the grease with this. Good thing we were all rallied. Where'd he dash to?
By sickle and sword. I'll bleed every last one of you. I'm coming for you.
Let's turn someone inside out. Mistra Rill.
Just do whatever he wanted.
Got to concentrate.
best be on my way.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Astarion!
Of course.
Talk to me. Got to press on.
You bow, or you break.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Damn them.
That took the edge off.
There are children!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Oh, did you?
You were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on.
Fells of a day.
Time to pack. We need to leave.
Cannon?
It's gone, Archer.
He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
No!
You shiver at the thought of a radiant future. Goblin and tiefling may reap slaughter upon one another until none remain, if you guide them true.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Archer, no! Wait! What are you doing?
Never ends. Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs. Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better. If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe. But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Inside, we're gonna recruit Will, and that's probably where we're gonna stop because I'm getting a little tired. sell some shit with it.
I care about our lives.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Ah, I forgot, you're a blow-in. A few days hence, this grove will be completely concealed by thorny vines. None will be able to enter or leave. A drastic measure. But more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
You can take that for me. That for Gale. That for somebody. That for later.
Sylvanas.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that right now.
Hells, you can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once. Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Just like I was saying, I don't want all these lives on my conscience. We need to stay.
Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Ronan.
How long until Ronan shows off his thunder wave?
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. You saw her then. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I'd be a fool if it didn't. Stories, doomed to shed my skin, become a Illithid, and there's no coming back. But I haven't sprouted any tentacles, least not yet, thank Baldur. Could just be good luck, but sooner or later, it's bound to run out.
A worthy ally, perhaps. But I'll waste no time chasing devils while a tadpole feasts on our skulls.
I've seen your people in battle. I reckon you are no mere warrior, but a god's damned army. I'd be a fool to let you turn your back. Pledge me your talents, and I'll pledge you mine. I'll presume that's Githyanki for yes. Now let's move.
Move.
Again.
Defender of the people.
I'm going those.
I applaud your taste.
Go right ahead.
Let's get on with it.
Sword's name!
Can't keep the goblins out forever.
Children.
This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Xena.
Let's move.
I'll go back that way. That is...
Keep your blades up.
True.
Looks over here. So I
Remember, you have
go
teeth
here.
and claws.
Alright, so we're gonna go to camp. I'm gonna do a long rest. Bro, why are you walking?
I've known a few warlocks in my time.
Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Really loves that campfire. I've never seen him do that.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak, roughly translated, idealist do-gooder, or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to.
I wonder if when you choose Will and Karlach as an origin character, if it shows that.
She might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Blade at the ready.
See, he can equip. Oh, damn. It's so weak. Oh, no matter. Oh, because they're based off strength and he ain't got no strength. It's dexterity. It needs to be finesse. Yeah. Right. It's not light, so he can't do it like that.
I have such
Yeah.
a headache.
He got a bow? No.
The pride of the gate.
Okay, send that shit to camp. Hold on. I love all their unique little camps too. Okay, use it. Even though he has an infinite power source.
Die today.
Okay. Magic spell, it's always good to still have a bow. Why the fuck does he got a mirror? Oh, is that the blood bank thing? I wish you could zoom in with first person. Maybe photo mode will be able to allow you that. can train against this. So we'll do one long rest because I do need to restore my short rest. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, I thought I was already starting his shit. If anything, he's getting this room. What's gonna happen later?
Be with you in a moment. Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may.
Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of? Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices.
So it's crazy that it's actually supposed to be,
My point is this, our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our
process
heads
probably like
remain
over a
clear,
week.
our blood temperature normal.
But with what goes on in this game, that process is like
Agree,
instant.
This is abnormal. I'll toast to that. The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Anybody else got anything to come out?
I saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend.
Why is everybody so interested in me talking to
I have
Gale?
to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen. Naturally, but I was thinking, what if it doesn't? Of course, first sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer. Well, that's a little dramatic, don't you think? Come on, humor me. If you had to choose. A classic. One good thrust to the heart and you're gone. We need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously. Oh, my boy. I'd like to see you try. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
Sir.
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, alright, I could have helped, but didn't. Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant? Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer. Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
Question for you. Have you ever heard a banshee scream? For the best that you haven't. An agonizing wail. Loud enough to wake the dead and shrill enough to shatter a golden goblet. I thought it the most terrible noise in all 16 planes. But there's one even more fearsome than that. They screeched most horribly, yes. But I know of one even more ruthless. The doubt in our minds crying out for attention. It's hopeless, it says. Stop resisting. Give up and give in. Doubt is the greatest villain we face. Greater than all the hell's devils. Greater than a murderous god. Most people don't find it so easy to conquer. It's a good thing for us
His little
that we
crop top.
aren't most people. Slay your doubt and nothing can stop you. Not a demon, not a dragon, and certainly not an illithid worm. I'm glad to see you're not one to give up.
Oh, yeah. Slink. Party.
Speak. It is done.
Well, men. That's the spirit.
Let's check how close we are. 134. Sometimes they'd be a little different. Yeah, see, 179. 179. 34. It's because of the inspirations.
Sharp as ever.
So about another 200.
All's well that ends. Oh, not as bad as it could have.
Oh, okay, I can make that happen automatically. Or I can just do it.
My faith will guide me.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Yes, that's
Let's get going.
I guess it's true.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Direct me.
Oh, they get proficiency.
Let me work my magic.
Why did I never... Yo, I've never even checked if you could wear light armor, actually. Or use any of these. I might switch him to something like that instead of a staff.
Keep it together.
Alright, we're gonna save here. I'm gonna clear out all those saves. Okay, we're gonna save here. This is where I'm gonna stop. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna stop. So, yeah, no, this game is actually very quickly became one of my favorites. Like, I put hundreds of hours. It's all I've been playing lately. Multiple stories, multiple playlists. There's still so many things I haven't discovered. I've discovered new dialogue just already in this playthrough. So, I'm very excited to see the redemption urge the Redemption Dark Urge playthrough, because the evil one was pretty okay, but I've heard the Redemption one is like really top tier writing. So I'm very excited to go on this journey and have it with anybody who watches. So if you haven't already, make sure you like and follow and sub whatever it is on the various platforms: Twitch, X, YouTube, Facebook. I'm gonna try to keep this a consistent schedule with this playthrough. I don't know if I'm gonna pick an actual day yet because I don't actually have my schedule for this month yet. But when I do, I can actually set schedules for when I'm gonna stream this run. So yeah, I hope you'll join me and catch it on Twitch first, and it'll be on YouTube later. And make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, review, leave a comment, anything. So thank you all for following me. Anybody who watches, the support is greatly appreciated. And until next time, toodles.